Well, it's been the peaceful evening we've definitely gotten to enjoy across the area. Not too bad at temperatures wise either. A look at your Spanacam view of River Street shows you a nice one out there. 65 degrees now. Clear skies. Winds are light out of the south, and once those winds completely back down, temperatures will be able to plummet pretty quickly. 84 was the high this Saturday. Not a bad one either. Still fairly shy of records, and hey, at least morning was fairly comfortable in the 50s. So for what it's worth, not bad. Dry air really heats up quickly. So thing to note, it's the time of year we're in spring, and the ocean not necessarily contributing humidity also helps things a lot. Sea breeze actually got going inland. If you see Viper radar, what's going past Millen there, that's the more humid air that came in. For what it's worth, not too big a deal, and we do have ground clutter in play there. But your Sunday, areas of fog are primed to develop, especially along the Altamaha. South of I-16 is really where you'll find it, but it'll be out of play by about 10, 11 o'clock at the very latest for some of you. 8, 9, good drive to service or anything. Highs getting to the low to mid 80s again, mid 80s inland, right along the coast, though not going to be quite as lucky for warmth, but never a bad day, of course, on our sea islands at all. Sunny skies, 73 by 7 o'clock. So there is a weak cold front, dry cold front moving through the region. It's really not bringing much of anything, even in terms of cloud cover. And by the way, ridge of high pressure remains dominant, as that has really shifted the dynamic storm track well to the north. There's not going to be a drop of rain here for at least a while. So areas of fog for sunrise. If temperatures can't cool down quick enough, of course, that will be null and void, but warm, sunny with a light breeze by the afternoon. Near record heat, though, comes into play by the middle to end of the week, unfortunately. And body's not quite acclimated to it and the humidity. Heat index near 100 degrees. While that is nothing for us in the summertime, that does mean business. So definitely be mindful of that, especially if you work outdoors. Unfortunately, the drought, though, extreme drought in the area, is going to continue to be a concern. So through the week, no major issues really with rain chances. And when I say, I mean impacts, but really not a good thing for the drought. Few spotty showers on Friday, and then we get towards, say, next weekend into early of the following week. That's when we may have a storm track try to sag southward, but really nothing appreciable in rain. The Weather Prediction Center in the Washington, D.C. area showing you not a single real appreciable bit of measurable rain expected for the area. So with that said, temperature is going to start off cool, gives way to a very warm afternoon. Highs get into the 80s for a lot of the area. 70s right along I-95, of course, once you get the sea breeze in there. But hey, who's counting? It's going to be beautiful. Humidity won't be too bad either, and dinner plans Sunday are a must. Now to Monday, again, a cool start gives way to another sunny, warm afternoon. You get the drift. It's going to be quite the way for a while across the area. We do start that warming trend Tuesday, though. Again, 60s in play for a lot of the area. Highs get well into the 80s for the day, and we're going to have a pretty muggy one by the time we get towards, say, the middle to end of the work week. 55 degrees, again, areas of fog will develop. Light winds are expected, as we have clear skies as well. The humidity will get to near 100%. That fog's out of play, and we will have a lovely day. Highs in the 80s, southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's the same on the water, except in knots with 2 to 3 foot seas. A pretty nice one out there, all things considered. So it is going to be warming up quite considerably by the middle to end of the week. Extended forecast showing you even those morning lows getting muggy. Heat index values near 100 degrees. And Sarah Smith, before you ask, we very much need the rain. Not looking very great for the drought. And when it starts getting hotter, a lot of sunshine, unfortunately, just makes bad situation worse.
Yeah, make sure to be careful. There's a couple of burn bans or resolutions passed by county commissions in our area to not burn anything outside, so make sure you're staying safe for sure.
Absolutely, especially when we start getting breezier winds.
Yeah. Well, Jeff, thank you. Well, coming up, a Savannah native shoots his best round ever at the Masters. See who it is and what he shot next in sports.